to Gemstone Tarot, where Valentine is having a ferocious wash. Oh, and just look at that. That is a good stretch. I feel we're about to go X-rated, but I'll get in the way if that's going to happen. I feel she's also a hop, skip and a jump away from lying on the pillow. I did find Baron there the other day, who was just like spread-eagled on top of right where you would put your face. I know, that's just the kind of girl that she is, really. What are we going to use today? For some reason I really want to use these, so we're going to use these. We're going to have a look at a couple more tiny things. Although, speaking of tiny things, I don't have my glasses with me. Let me have, oh gosh. See if I can read it. Possibly. When is this for? I think it's the 14th, isn't it? Yeah, Tuesday the 14th. No, I can't read it. It's too small. I give up. I have my glasses case. This is my glasses case. But I don't actually have my glasses. So, okay, we're using Wisdom of the Oracle today. Wisdom of the Oracle. And I've just seen my friend as well, who I don't see that often, but it's like one of those friendships where that doesn't matter. And she's a shaman. I know, amazing. So, it's been great. Absolutely brilliant. And I could give her a cookie, because those healthy cookies that I make are actually vegan. So for once in my life, I could offer her a baked good. A baked good! So I did. I was like, do you want a cookie? They're still warm from the oven. Of course they're vegan. So yeah, she had a vegan cookie, which doesn't taste like a vegan cookie unless you're good at vegan cookies. They actually taste like, I don't know. I don't know actually, because people who are good at cooking vegan food, actually it does taste good. But you know what I mean. You think that they would taste lacking in something, but they don't. Anyhow, let's have a looky-see. Oof. There's a lot going on here. Let me just... No, that'll do actually. What are you doing, Valentine? Are you going to settle in? Are you going to settle in? It's like, I'm not sure. Are you going to feed me? We get go the distance. When you get going the distance, you normally have a hint around you of urgency, or of just wondering if you should, could, or would go the distance with something. So sometimes you get this if you're feeling a bit, you know, why doesn't this work? I'm pushing at this thing. Grrr. On paper, it should work. But in practice, it's going like that. And why is that actually happening? And I just feel like, I don't know what the energies are, you know, astrologically, because I've left the moon diary downstairs. I know. And it appears to be like moving a rock up a hill like Sisyphus to actually get the moon diary up here. I know, this should be simple things, but sometimes simple things are big. And sometimes, what's the opposite of that? Sometimes complicated things are small. There we are. So, okay, with this, it's kind of telling you there are unforeseen things. So there are things you don't know about. A bit like, you know, like if you're digging, like I used to have a sort of vegetable patch when I was younger, and you'd be digging and you'd be hitting like stone, or you'd be hitting something, and you'd realise a whole load of china was buried there or something, and that's why you keep hitting something. But you've got to get down there to see what's getting in the way. So there's something in the fullness of time, and there's something in the not digging so much, and there's something in the trusting that it will surface, that says this isn't quite what you thought it was. It's not operating on the timeline that you thought it would, and that's to the benefit, although you won't see why until you're on the other side of this kind of what I can only describe as a sort of a finish line, when you can look back and say, ah, I'm glad that was like that, because then that happened, you know. Second card. I love this card. I don't know why. Chaos and conflict. I mean, you're not going to be begging for chaos. I think I like it because I like the fact that there's a zebra underneath and it like blows off this camo. And I love anything that changes, like chameleons, you know, I love all that sort of thing. Or the octopuses when they go near the rock and then they all become the same colour as the thing and sort of impersonate the object. I love that. I think it's a Pisces thing maybe. But anyway, chaos and conflict. And it is like being kind of stripped down of something. It is being exposed as something. But it's making it real. Whereas, excuse me, very hay fevery. At the moment, it may be covered up. There's a lot here about what's covered up and what is exposed, but you can't just dig it out and expose it early because it won't be true, it won't be right, and it won't work properly. It's weird, isn't it? And then, what used to be the side boob card, but of course I've got my gold pen out like that. See, she's now wearing a dress. Let me just switch that off. Sorry about that, my phone went nuts, and then I'm just going to switch it on to silent because it's doing weird things. Still got the old GTA ringtone going on there. Right, the side boobless fates, now covered up with a dress. Whenever this card comes out, it's one of my favourite cards actually. It does have that aspect to it of telling you that there is a string of fate here. And also there's a kind of, not a passivity, but there's a certain kind of, I don't know, just following the thread rather than trying to create it. And it just also means that there are things that we don't know in the fates and things that we might know in hindsight, but we don't know. What's the opposite of hindsight? Is it foresight? Yeah, we may not have foresight. I'm just looking for an oracle deck for the oracle deck. Hang on a moment. What's this? I've no idea what these are. I'm just going to do that because it's too sunny as well. Too sunny. Ooh, I haven't used these before, I don't think. Oops. Spiritual Wisdom Oracle. Swing. The Oracle of Swing. Okay. So, ooh. Ooh. I love that. Right, first off we get Virgo, which of course is an earth sign. And I have had loads of like digging and soil and, you know, that kind of allotment type feelings. Okay. There's some stuff here about being too much of a perfectionist. I would agree with that. And also I would say Virgos do like to know the structure ahead of them. And probably giving up the structure ahead of you is what's going to get you there to go the distance. You also get the root chakra. Root chakra. I think it is red, isn't it? It's like this base one here where I get backache. Embrace the divine wisdom of the root chakra. Find solace in the grounding force it offers as it anchors you to the present moment. Defo. Root chakra as well is quite earthy, but also to do with survival. And also, I find that wearing red helps you to be grounded when you've got root chakra stuff going on. In any way that you can, whether it's red nail varnish, red hat. I always think a red kind of cloak or blanket is really, really powerful as well. And then Pluto, the deep and meaningful. Your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin. I know. It's kind of deep and rooty and earthy and whatnot, is what I'm going to say. Let me know in the comments how that lands with you. I feel like it kind of does land with you. And also do check out my new video, the Situation Board Love Edition. It is a real hoot of a video. It will be underneath, hopefully, if I've managed to put the thing up for it. You know what I'm like. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.